Switching gears to bilateral ties, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua hosted visiting Somalia Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Bare for bilateral talks at his official residence in Karen, Nairobi. Hamza is in the country for the African Fertilizer and Soil Health Summit here in the nation's capital. The three-day event will bring together African heads of state, high-ranking government officials, senior policy makers, private sector players, and civil society organizations. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Somalia Prime Minister Hamza Abdi held high talks in Nairobi. The discussion focused on bilateral, regional, and international issues of mutual interest and concern to the two nations. Gachagua was accompanied by ministers responsible for foreign affairs and international cooperation, defense, internal security, as well as commerce and industry.
Let me start by expressing my deepest gratitude for the warm welcome and kind hospitality extended to me and my delegation during our visit. It is always a pleasure to be here among friends in the beautiful country of Kenya. We are not only neighbors, we are not only neighbors who share borders, we share deep historical ties and bonds of brotherhood.
The Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua noted that despite rich historical and cultural ties between the two neighboring nations, the bilateral trade was still minimal. He observed that in 2022, Kenya's export to Somalia amounted to $124.5 million, an equivalent to 15 billion Kenya shillings, and imports were $581,000, totaling to 71.5 million Kenya shillings.
Excellency, your visit comes on the heels of the third session of the Joint Commission of Cooperation, JCC, and your presence here today signifies the importance of our nation's bilateral relations and a commitment to further strengthening the ties between Kenya and Somalia. Your Excellency, Kenya and Somalia enjoy warm and cordial relations deeply rooted in a shared history.
The visiting Somalia Prime Minister expressed his heartfelt condolences for the tragic loss of lives and extensive destruction of infrastructure caused by floods. The Kenya and Somalia further resolved to work on removing barriers to facilitate the movement of people and goods, promote investment, and open up new markets of mutual interest.